Hey, what's up, you guys? Gavin here. Today we're going to be talking about Good Tiger. I'm going to be reviewing a head full of Moonlight album. Yeah. So let's get started, shall we? Okay. So the first song on this album is Where Are the Birds? And the lyrics are pretty good. It starts out, just one kiss is enough to get me drunk right from your lips. I would swim through the deepest oceans just to hear your name. It's very romantic. It's very, admirable. Something about admiration and, love. Definitely. Oh no, one of the lyrics is this? Oh, yeah. I think it's, without you, there is no me. Which is good, in a way. This band is very, progressive meets hard rock or something. I love how he sings the part. I thought I learned right from wrong. From wrong. I thought I learned right from wrong. Just one. And dance like there's no tomorrow. Let's hold on. Without you, there is no me. So my first impression of the band was, they're gonna be on tour with Dance Gavin Dance, so that's pretty cool. Second off, they're really melodic and smooth, and they have that progressive touch mixed with post-hardcore and a little bit of if you know who the band Amberlin is, that's who they give me vibes like that. Bands like Amberlin, Secret and Whisper, what is that band? I think Zebrahead is a band that Falling Apart From You. Yeah, Zebrahead. Maybe even Sugarcoat. A little bit different from Sugarcoat because Sugarcoat was more All American Rejects-esque and a little more Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco, so forth, more than Amberlin, which is more punk. So, yeah, Good Tiger's really good. I really enjoy their music, what they're showing, they're offering. I'm wondering if they're gonna play this songs from this album, or they're just going to, if they have a new album. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't looked that stuff up yet. I just kind of wanted to see who I'm gonna be listening to when I go and see them, because I'm gonna be seeing them soon at Mohawk in Austin. If any of you fans out there are going to the show, leave a comment in the comment section saying what's up. Maybe I'll see you guys and we'll say hey or something. Yeah, so lyrics. Snake Oil, that's what I'm listening to right now. And I like it so far. It starts with, this edict dictates the mind will stay in a creative state. I'm not a scholar, but I'm pretty sure you've earned the right to keep creating. I cannot breathe, I cannot speak. Please let me leave or let me sleep. There's no leaving here, never. Please tell me the benefits of keeping me locked up. Maybe if we tried harder together, we'd escape insanity forever and ever. That's pretty good. No. I feel like this is one of those bands that, as I keep listening to them, they're going to keep rubbing on. They're gonna rub off on me, and I'm gonna eventually just be like in love with them. Like right now, I really like them. Like I'll give you guys my full score of my full rating of the album and the band towards the end of this video. But so far, really enjoy them. They got really sick guitar riffs. Got some guitar solos going on right out here at the end of Snake Oil. I'm really digging that. This is another super band. So y'all heard about Var? Told you that in a recent video a couple weeks ago. Var was a super band, a lot like Isles and Glaciers. This Good Tiger is another one. I didn't know about these super bands. They're really cool. I love hearing about them because I love hearing about how, some of the best artists from some of these really good bands come together and they decide to project these crazy albums, and it's really awesome because, like I read in one of the Var reviews, that it doesn't take apart from any of the other bands. It's more like they letting the creativity explore rather than keeping it all honed in one band and kind of bumping heads and all this jazz. They get to branch out, explore, broaden their horizons, and keep out these other bands. So it's really cool. It's a really good idea. If I ever succeed in the music career, like this is definitely going to be one of my top things of when things start to I feel my creative flow isn't, is feeling boxed in. This is definitely going to be on the top of the list of how to alleviate that. So I really think it's amazing that a lot of these bands are like, yeah, go ahead and see what you want to do, do what you gotta do. They're really open-minded to all this. It's really cool. Alright, so right now we're on Enjoy the Rain. And I'm really into it. Yeah. So far, my favorite track... I'm gonna get into myself. I'm just gonna talk about the lyrics. So, we got some screams going on. The screams are a little more rough. Not like bad rough. I mean if you hear screams from Dance Gavin Dance, or maybe you're into 21 Pilots, he screams in those kind of screams. They're I feel like there's like a level, there's a ladder you rise up to almost where it's alternative to top is being deathcore. So this is like a 7 on the ratings on the scale. It's getting more, it's closer to deathcore than it is to just straight alternative not little baby screams, but it's kind of just an expression of how you feel rather than an ensemble of this emotion that you just have to rage out. Ooh, there's this other band that I want to tell you who this band reminds me of. They're a lot better. They're a little more mature than this other band, but give me a second, guys. Alright, hold on. Oh, Jesus. Go back. Hold on, guys, one sec. I am trying to find this. There's a band that these guys remind me of so much. And this other band was kind of good, but maybe they're not even worth mentioning. My friend knows them, but I forgot what they're called. He's probably busy. I want to text him about it. It's I don't know, but this lyric right here in this song is stop. Swim up. I need a little air. I can't breathe. I need a better balance. Can't breathe. I need a better balance. Swim up. I need a. Yeah, I like this lyric. I think my favorite track on this album is All Her Own Teeth. It's a really good song, and I don't know, I'm really into it. The guys' vocals in this band are just magnificent, by the way. They're like, not girly, but they're pretty, in the sense that he can hit a lot of ranges, and it's not just like, he has a lot to work with his voice. And I like that. Right now we are on I Paint What I See. The lyrics to this are red is the color of love, blue is the color of my waning, yellow is envy, maybe it's green. Somewhere there lies a color in between. You know where my palette lies. Brushes complete the rain, oils come together to remember my name. I cannot believe the colors you are singing. It takes a certain kind of mind to lead me away. I wonder if I could be swayed. Alright. Hands down, best lyrics are I Paint What I See. It's very like a poetic, and it knows what it's talking about. It's very put together well. So definitely good lyrics on I Can Paint What I See. Oh, okay. So the next question on I was looking for the word for the longest time, and I thought it was like between schedule and like list, I guess, but it's itinerary. So next question on the itinerary is what is this something? Is this a band or an album I would recommend to people? And I feel like it depends on who, really. When it comes to rock music and anything with screaming, I feel like it takes it's an acquired taste or listen, really. I wouldn't recommend it to people to my family members that are into like soft jazz music and or pop music. If you like pop music, this isn't your band. A lot of my friends though that I do know of that would get into this, I would probably recommend. It, and let's see. Got some good vocals in this song. It's definitely coming off like tiny bits of like, what's that? Don't shun me, but Guns N' Roses. I don't know why I couldn't speak about it, but maybe even a little bit of This song is called Aspirations. I really like it too. It's a good song. Still looking for this band, but let's see. And the last question is energy of the band. Now, the energy I get from this band is, energetic, and they want you to kind of. It's definitely hype, but like an emotional hype, like almost like a passionate and angry, is what I'm getting at. So, I'm looking forward to seeing them live because I really like when bands can get a crowd going. I don't like to just stand in a band in a crowd. Really, I think if they can get the crowd going and I get to move around and stuff, it's successful. Now, this isn't I'm not trying to offend up and coming bands or bands that are yet to get crowd moving, because it honestly takes like, not years. I don't want to say years, but it kind of takes a little bit of people to know about you and get used to you, and the people that are really big fans of you, there has to be a little bit of hype, just a little bit of hype, for you to have hype in a crowd, And it's not your fault, it's no one's fault. You can be the best band, you can be the greatest music, and what is it? Experience in the field. People need to hear about you more often. People need to listen to your music more. I mean, this album alone is one of those albums that people, or for my sake, the more I listen to it, the more I'm gonna get into it. And if that is the case with most bands, then yeah, it does take time for people to listen to your music and get attached to it and become kind of emotional things. You figure out ways to incorporate this into your life and have memories attached to them. So when you go to these concerts and you see them, it brings back memories, and you're like flipping out about it. It's almost like a drug, and you're like, I can't help it, I'm gonna move around. So yeah. With that being said, I think I'm gonna close it on up. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And subscribe. Yeah. Peace.